The last stream was a little bit of a strange lighting situation. Got a couple messages about that. So I wanted to basically redo the 6-month roundup here for everybody that tuned in previously. That video covered pretty much everything, but I'm just going to go back over it just because I don't really like the video quality and want to make sure that everybody can consume the content without it like just completely being bad video. So I want to go over the first 6 months of distributions to all of our incredible members first, and then I want to go over what's coming and some of the things over the next 6 months that you can expect. And then also I wanted to cover the programs that we've released to really nurture the community and help empower a lot of great members out there. So the first 6 months, starting with January, and if you guys are just joining onto the stream, welcome. I wanted to redo this first 6-month roundup here just because the previous stream was just so low quality, and I just have a thing about that. Fix the lighting situation, but let's jump into it. January, we dropped $16,015 in NFTs to members, and that was Alien Worlds, HODL Gods, and Gala Games. Now, an important side note here is that this goes across all our membership tiers. So if you're Nifty Pass or all the way up to Uber Pass and things like that, this is going to be across the board. So it is the types of NFTs and the projects that we're dropping. Next, February, we dropped $20,262 worth of NFTs to members. This consisted of B20s, and this consisted of the Ghost Market collab. And the Ghost Market collab was with some incredible artists. A main artist named Salvador Satoshi worked with us there. And this was a Phantasma chain and Neo chain cross-chain marketplace for NFTs. And very exciting to kind of cross that $20,000 per month dropping value to members. Very, very exciting. As a team, we were all celebrating real quickly and then back to work. And in March of 2021, we dropped $39,430 worth of NFTs to members. This consisted of Alien Worlds and then another collab, which was an NFT showroom collab. And this was where we worked with a couple of incredible artists. I believe Magnus was the one that we worked with on that one. And we really wanted to go across couple different chains here to educate people and members. And not only that, but we also wanted to really just kind of combat some of the high fees, because around this time in February, January, March, Q1 of 2021, it was just really astronomically high in gas fees. So just sending out $39,430 worth of NFTs cost thousands and thousands of dollars to send that out. So we wanted to do things with different chains. NFT Showroom is on Hive, and very, very cool to see developers building on Hive right now. So next up, we have April and May. April and May together, we dropped $58,690 worth of NFTs to members. This consisted of Star Atlas. This consisted of Upland and NBA Moments, NBA Top Shot Moments, and Artvatars. So with Star Atlas, we collaborated with them. I did a really long interview with Michael, the founder there. Really serious team, proven entrepreneurs building out an incredible AAA game on Solana. Very exciting NFTs there. So we're working with them in the future when they do roll out their full game. We're hopefully going to have either a planet, the Grow Your Base planet, or a piece of a planet on our in the metaverse that exists there. They have 3 different types of currencies within the game, so a lot going on there, and we're really excited to be working with them. And I think it's very exciting with Star Atlas. If you guys haven't seen their NFTs, definitely check their Twitter. It's crazy, the AR component that they have on there. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So with Upland, they did a collaboration with Blockchain Heroes. We collaborated with both of them last year. We did separate NFTs together with both of them for the community. And this time it was their Blockchain Heroes collab that we dropped to members. Amazing collaboration, really cool to watch the drop and participate in it on Wax, and very, very fun. Loved doing that, loved distributing that to members. The next one, NBA Top Shots that we dropped. If you guys are not familiar with NBA Top Shots on Flow, it was a crazy, crazy time in February, March, April, May. Was just crazy to watch that. Hundreds of millions in volume, and very cool just to see that level of adoption. It was just like a tip of the iceberg with mainstream adoption of NFTs. It was moments of basketball players on the Flow blockchain, and we participated in that early on, dropped that to members, and needless to say, everybody was super excited about that. It was very, very cool to see that happen. Just the popularity of that was just insane, and dropping that was probably close to half of the amount that we dropped there out of the 58,690. I mean, there was a lot of value that came from NBA Top Shots to drop to members. Next up, Artvatars. We also did a giveaway of Artvatars to the community around June, and for the drops in April and May, it was very, very cool to see Artvatars kicking off. Now, in June and July, we pushed multiple updates to the site. We pushed a lot of new messaging, and I think that there was a lot of confusion around that time frame in terms of what was going on, and people were all asking questions. Members were asking a lot of questions, and I think that it was a lot around the shift to value because people were messaging us saying like, hey, we want high value NFTs. They can be gaming, they can be art. We just want high value NFTs. And in the first year of operating Grow Your Base, we were dropping NFTs twice a month, and somehow we managed to pull off quality drops. But we did notice that there were just a lot of let's say not as valuable NFTs coming online in March, and combine that with prices going crazy, and we're really trying to do this long-term value, utility over quality or quantity. And I think that it was really just a shift towards value, because the average Nifty annual membership was paying $250 and getting $1,200 as a return on investment. And this is under a year time span here that we're talking about, so 4x plus. And I think that there are a lot of incredible art pieces that we've dropped, but there's also a lot of incredible gaming NFTs that we've dropped. So I think that it's important to know when we're talking about this as members are investing money and they are getting a return on that in terms of their value that they have invested. Now, I think that to address some of the questions around future drops, like if you've managed to 4x your funds previously and you were in the Nifty annual membership, I think that not thinking about that and not logging in, I think is something that people should prioritize over the next 6 months. Logging into your account, checking the value of the NFTs that have been in your account is something that everybody should be actively doing. I always suggest that when people ask questions about like, hey, when is the next drop and things like that. We're really trying to do 2 to 3, maybe 4 really valuable drops a year. That is our goal. That is our focus. And to do that, I think it's important for people to check in on their accounts, see the value that has been delivered, and focus on that. And with future drops, we have a bunch of different tiers now of members. So it's really important that you're logging in and checking your tier. If there's a drop coming up and you want to participate in it, shoot us a message, see if you want to upgrade your account to be part of a drop. But ultimately, if people are getting 4x and 5x their money and they just are trying to consistently be involved, there is going to need to be an upgrade eventually that takes place. And the move to quality over quantity was suggested by the community. This is entirely community driven here. And ultimately, we do want to do the best that we can for our members. So, next up, we have June and July in terms of the dropped amount. That was 73,969 in value to members. So, over 70 grand. And in February, to put that into context, or let's say January, 16,000 was dropped. In June, July, 73,000 was dropped. So that's a pretty big jump. Obviously, the market has shifted and people are really paying attention to NFTs, which is exciting. But this was the NBA Top Shots drop. And we are doing the Tom Badley collab. And I think that there are some really, really exciting pieces that were dropped that month, this past month. In terms of the NBA moments, so many people reached out about the moments that have been dropped, and as well as the Tom Badley collab that we're really excited about. ETH Rising was such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And if you guys haven't seen the interview that I did with Tom, definitely check that out. Next up, we have the Community Driven Hunters program. Now, this was something that was spearheaded by Andrew on the team. Fantastic program that basically allows people to go out, find projects, submit them, and help us with deal flow. And this has really helped us find beautiful projects. You know, a lot of people resurfaced the Dark Country project. A lot of people resurfaced Upland. A lot of people in the community have been in the Hunters program, and over $6,000 has been rewarded and distributed to people in the Hunters program, which is a big number. We're hoping to double that, if not triple it, by the end of the year into next year. And this is such an innovative deal flow process. I'm super proud to be part of this because it just benefits lead submissions, with rewards, lotteries, and we've started even upgrading members that are in the Hunters program to analyst positions or researcher positions, where when we get a good project on board, like in Alien Worlds and an Uplift World and things like that, the researchers are going out, they're finding really cool trends, they're finding more information about the community and finding all of these cool intricacies that we don't necessarily see on the surface. They can dig into the data and really provide great information for us. A good example here is Unreal Gamer. Shout out to him in the community with Uplift World. He has been doing a great job with doing research. And then we said, hey, why don't you help us with the Uplift World build? You helped us research all the plots of land in Uplift World, where we should be buying and participating in the auction, where we got involved. And then he helps us build and hires people. We built out a team, and now the Grow Your Base headquarters in Uplift World is incredible. It's almost done, and we're going to announce that in the coming month here. But very exciting to see someone like Unreal Gamer in the community go from a member of the community to hunter program to researcher to literally helping us build out the metaverse in Uplift World, our headquarters there. So just really great things to help empower the community, give people leadership and empowering them to really just grow the base of people in the community. So I wanted to really reiterate once again, the first 6 months of Grow Your Base has been a wild ride, and we distributed over $200,000 in NFTs, 206,000 to be precise. And that was 2 members at the time of the drop. And when you distribute $200,000 in value to hundreds of brilliant people in the space, you're going to get a lot of questions. And one of the things that we are amazing at Grow Your Base is getting partnerships, working on deals, building these NFT collaborations, and distributing these assets, and just having great minds all in the same place on the Discord. But ultimately, we can work on communication. That's what we're doing. We're hiring a head of communications. This person is going to help really put together the message and get it out to everybody. That's an area that we can work on. We're not perfect, but we're always trying to improve. That is something that, as a business, if you guys are out there and operate any sort of business of any kind, you should know that you're always trying to improve, always can be better at certain parts of the business. And communication wise, we are working on it. So, streams like this are an attempt at transparency, telling you guys what's going on, what's happened over the last 6 months, messaging wise, what we're working on, and what's coming. So, that being said, distributed over $206,000. 6,000 has been just distributed to Hunter Program individuals and our analysts. Now onto the NFT venture accelerator called the Meta Venture Accelerator. This consists of Gala Games Town of the Dukes. If you guys aren't familiar with Thief Mobile, definitely check him out. He is a moderator on our Discord, fantastic creator as well. He has been doing a lot of content around Gala Games and the Town of the Dukes. Also did a giveaway recently with a fun little marble game. If you guys didn't check that out, totally fun. Great way of doing a giveaway. And then with Uplift World, we're focused on that heavily, as I mentioned before. But the big focus for Grow Your Base is Sandbox. Sandbox is a metaverse that we are a top 5 landowner of, and we have been building within Sandbox. If you didn't know that, and that's news to you, it's exciting. We are building games in Sandbox for members to exclusively access, and we have been in talks with a lot of the other games and builders that are participating in Sandbox builds right now. And we're working around the clock to get these out. These are really exciting, not only mini games, but bigger spaces within Sandbox, which we believe to be one of the ground zero mainstream adoption places. So Sandbox is big. I think that you're going to be hearing a lot more from me and the team about Sandbox and the developments there. Very exciting games that are being developed. They have some serious brands coming out over the next couple quarters here. Definitely check out the interview I did with Sebastian. He's a fantastic guy, good entrepreneur based in France. Really great at building out games and a lot of history there. So with the Grow Your Base community management that we're hiring for, I think that it's important to differentiate here. We have our moderators on Discord that are helping with keeping the community engaged, keeping everybody informed on what's going on. We are basically trying to help grow out the community in ways that is organic. We're trying to do it through hiring a new communications person, as I mentioned. And I think that it's important to empower people to really help grow that. So shout out to Crazy Ryu, who has been in the Discord working on moderating. We also have Blue Kirby, who's been moderating, doing a great job. And we have Thief Mobile, as I mentioned before, who's doing a great job. All of them are working together to really help with the messaging. We have a call with them this week, and we're going to work on how we can cohesively respond to questions and really have the community drive this moderation. Now, next piece here is the next 6 months. A lot of exciting things coming and a lot of questions that people have been asking. We have some new channels on Discord if you haven't seen them. Dark Country. They are a very exciting project and they released land. We are involved there heavily, and that is on Flow as well as on Wax. And you can now unpack your land packs. And Ole, the CEO of Dark Country, who literally just sent me a message just now, he is in the Discord, the members only Discord. CEO Dark Country can answer questions. He's on there relatively frequently. They have a huge community and they are building out this land-based game on Flow and Wax where you mine shadow dimes. And this is effectively like an Alien World style model where you own land and you can mine on that land. and very exciting to see them rolling this out. This is cutting edge, fresh off the press. They just released a market for their flow-based lands for Dark Country last month. So very, very cool to see this really rolling out and coming to a reality. Next up, Uplift World, builds happening there. We have 2 builders working 24/7, building on our plots of land in Uplift World. That is a very, very, very cool metaverse built on the Minecraft engine there, and they are going to expand out of Minecraft and have it be cross-chain and things like that. Did a great stream with Corey and Jimmy, top people over there at Uplift World. Very, very brilliant guys, kind people, focusing on gratitude and things like that. Very, very cool project, big team, and they're building out quite an exciting metaverse there. I mentioned some exclusive access to sandbox games that we're building. Very, very excited about that. Big things coming with brands there and a lot of additional NFTs that are for members within those games and some events that we're going to be hosting in Sandbox. Next up, Guild of Guardians. That is coming over the next 6 months. We're working with them. They're being built by, the game's being built by Immutable, which is a company that is well known in the space. And they are a fantastic operation out of Australia. It makes time zones a little tricky being here in the US, but we're really excited to be working with Guild of Guardians on getting members exclusive access and really just working with an incredible team there because they're going to be releasing more titles. First title was Gods Unchained. And if you're new to the space, that was one of the groundbreaking games for trading cards and NFTs in general. So great to see their next game rolling out and good to be involved in it. Next up, Ember Sword. That is a very exciting game that the team has been working on, and we're really bullish on the quality of that game, and we have been involved there. So very excited to see the different land opportunities there for members and just to be involved with a high quality game like that. Now, we are working on the Dame Time NFT. This is Damian Lillard. This was a really exciting drop that we were planning on doing in April, and things didn't work out with the limited editions on, or the open editions on OpenSea. So we had to find a new platform. We've been working with a couple different platforms, and we are in the works there still to relaunch the Dame Time NFT. That was and is a really big project because he has millions of fans, and we're really excited to share that out here in the coming months. Still working on that around the clock because that was a bit of a setback with OpenSea there, and they are growing hand over fist. So shout out to them for trying to maintain, but ultimately we didn't get the support that we needed there, and we needed to find a new platform to launch Dame Time on. Now, bringing us up to this week, as of July 7th, we have released the ETH Rising collection. This is the Tom Badley digital plus physical NFT, which is very exciting. I was actually having a chat with one of the members, Old Man Smithers, in the Discord about the benefit of physical goods being backed by a digital NFT that show ownership and show verification and authenticity of where it came from, the creator. So I think that this is really a groundbreaker for us and for our members because this is the first time that we've touched on a physical NFT. And if you see things like, Beeple getting into this with his new project, a lot of people are really thinking that physical to digital is going to be a next frontier as well. So our focus on the metaverse with our MetaVenture Accelerator, focusing on a handful of projects. And then we have this project, ETH is Rising, as kind of a groundbreaking digital to physical project here, and very cool. I haven't seen anything like this before, and if you guys aren't fans of artwork, we do have a lot of gaming NFTs coming. Obviously, I mentioned Sandbox, which is arguably the biggest metaverse for gaming, and we are working heavily on that section. So we went over Sandbox, we went over the Tom Badley collab, Alien Worlds, a lot of movement there. A lot of members have messaged in the Discord about that. Gala Games, big things coming from Gala. Star Atlas on Solana, very big things. Dark Country, big things coming. Uplift World, very excited to announce our land that is being developed on and our builds by Unreal Gamer. Guild of Guardians and Ember Sword. So these are our big focuses. And like I mentioned before, we are trying to do those 2 to 4 high quality drops. And I can't emphasize that enough, because a lot of the members out there that have been messaging me asking questions about updates that have been pushed to the site, updates that have been pushed to the plans over the past 3 months or so, where we're going for value and quality over quantity, given what's been released in the marketplace. I think that there is a lot of emphasis on the important things, which is investing and getting a return on what you're investing in with these NFTs. And that is only really solved through logging into your account and checking it out. So a lot of questions can be answered there, but I tried to address everything that we've crushed in the first half of 2021. Super excited about everything that we've done. Really proud of the team, proud of the members that have really stepped up and gone through the Hunter program and graduated into becoming builders in our metaverses and our games that we're focusing on. And just so many exciting things between physical and digital to the metaverse focus and gaming focus in Sandbox that I'm really excited to share with you guys over the coming months. So that's it for this roundup. I'm glad that I redid this video just because the previous quality was just off, and this at least you can see my face and hear me. But ultimately, we're here to really nurture the community, and someone will be on in the next month that is in the space currently. We're talking to 4 different people that are working at NFT projects in community, as well as communications in general. So they're going to come on, help us with really streamlining a lot of these announcements, a lot of these drops or rollouts to people and distributions to people in the community. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, jump on Discord, ask questions in the members only channel, and we will do our best to get to everybody. It's important to be transparent, and we're all working on various different projects on the GrowYourBase team. So when a question is asked about a specific project, we are hiring this person to effectively help with a cohesive message around each of these projects, because if somebody is building a project or a collaboration and there's an intricacy that someone has a question about that I don't necessarily know everything about, we need one person to really relay that to help us out. So that person will be coming, and I'm really excited about all of the questions that you guys have asked. Great questions, really good conversation taking place, healthy conversation in the community on Discord, and really excited for the next 6 months of 2021 and dropping over $200,000 in value to members. To me, is just kind of a mind-boggling number, and the average nifty annual getting a 4x, investing $250 and making $1,200 is just something that I couldn't really wrap my mind around in January of this year. And now at the time of filming this in July of 2021, that's crazy. And everybody should be really ecstatic about what's coming in the NFT space in general. Just to talk widely here, the NFT space is growing rapidly, and we're all really excited to be part of it, but we're really excited that you're along for the ride with us, because we feel like it is the future, and metaverse and physical digital is coming in a big way. So that is it for this stream and this roundup. I hope you guys like it. Help us out with a slap and a like to let us know that you want more of these roundup videos. And we hope that the next 6 months are going to be anywhere near as exciting as the first 6 months. And we all believe it is. And we're excited to continue communicating with you guys with multiple new team members coming on. And we will see you